that played vanilla for my god.
Hey, when did you activate the nav? You surprised me.
So
It's
gaudy.
a choice. I think we just happened to get it right.
So a lot of people that played vanilla first take a lot of beef with Marie because they feel like she's inserted a lot, but I feel
So
like
kind of like how people are with Kasumi.
yeah, I feel like Sumi is inserted into Royal a lot more than Marie was inserted into Golden.
Yeah, so I was surprised how little Marie was in Golden. Since she's the new character, I thought I was going to see her a lot more.
Well, not just a new character, pivotal to the Golden plot.
Yeah. Sumi's in this game a hell of a lot more. I don't think I've met anybody who played this game and didn't like that she was in it. I think the most upset I've seen anyone see is that they're upset that she gets her persona during Haru's arc, making Haru feel even less important in her own arc, the only arc that she gets actually any importance. Oh, poor Haru.
Wait, so Sumi is stuffed into the Okumura arc?
Yeah, Sumi gets hers towards the end of the Okumura arc.
Oh my god! As if Haru didn't already have enough screen time problems.
I mean, Haru doesn't have any less screen time, it's just a matter of she's sharing one with Sumi now.
Let's try looking around.
Yeah, it's like she's in a spotlight, and then Mona's there in Vanilla, and then Sumi is also there in Royal.
Museum a must for Phantom Thieves?
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure museums are in the job description.
That's our Joker. I feel the same.
Like, they don't do Haru any favors. She's exactly the same as she was. She doesn't have any new scenes apart from the ones that appear in third semester.
No, we go over. I don't think we actually run into any shadows in this first trip.
Wait, no, wait, she does get a new scene at the dance as well, I believe.
Is that during the Culture Festival?
Yeah, at the cultural festival in Royal, not the original, you actually stay overnight, and there's a guaranteed scene where you get anime and you dance with Sumi, and then there is a scene afterwards where either it's always Haru or you could pick to hang out with Haru. I don't remember which.
Oh, that's cool.
Funny, because, well, I think it's funny because like the only one I got selected is Makoto, because I was hanging out with her a lot.
I think it didn't let me select Makoto because I had already maxed her and I didn't choose her as my girlfriend, but I hadn't maxed Haru. I think that's what happened.
I don't know. I don't know how that exactly worked.
I know Hawaii locks you out if you maxed them and chose not to date them. You can't hang out with them in Hawaii.
Now's my time to shine.
See, no, yeah, I was a big Makoto simp, so.
Alright.
So I managed to get that.
Makoto was my girl in OG, but I knew I knew from about.
Suspicious.
I want to
Oh, you
say
swap into Kasumi?
Like I had decided I was going to date Sumi starting around Kanashiro arc, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't think of her as my favorite character yet, but I wanted to see what she had to offer, and I figured, I'll just wait for her. No, she became my favorite character in third semester. Once she finally reveals her true self.
Yeah.
Okay. So, are there specific paintings I have to look at for this? Because
No, you're just kind of just observing your. Like you're just observing your environment.
Yeah, like I don't think you even fight tonight.
No.
Alright. Streamlabs did the thing again, but we checked yesterday, and it's still recording audio and stuff, even when it has its little bug out, so we're good.
I have something.
Okay. Cool.
Does that mean you're not live on Twitch?
No, I'm still live on Twitch. Streamlabs.
So what is Streamlabs doing its thing mean?
Streamlabs had a minor glitch where the entirety of the screen goes black for half a second, and when it comes back, it's not showing the audio levels.
I can see it.
Is it fixed?
No, I still can't see the audio
This
levels,
doesn't
but
make any
it's still
sense.
recording. We tried last time.
Is famous for having a
Yeah,
Yeah, we
variety
tried
of
like last
styles.
night during the Lucy lot.
But all the portraits on display here look the same.
Which we're
This
getting
is
really
way
close to
different from what was
finishing,
at
and
the-
when we're done with that, I have to pick another game to do.
Wait a sec.
The next Pokemon challenge I plan on doing is a Ruby Lock in Pokemon Sword, but I don't know if I'll go straight to Pokemon or if I'll try something else.
His name's written on the plaque.
Dude, I
Maybe
don't
I'll give
get
myself
it.
a break
Why
from
is there a painting of
JRPGs
him
for a
here?
little bit.
And more important,
Mhm.
why is his name written under it?
You're right.
Wasn't Thousand Year Door an
Doesn't
RPG?
art usually have like
True,
the
but
title
it-
of the piece or the artist's name?
I don't know how
I
to
think
explain it.
Gravity Rush is about, I don't know, 14, 20 hours if you wanted to give that a try as a suggestion.
That might
Oh,
be
that'd be fun.
interesting.
Very much not a
Let's keep looking around.
JRPG, although does have some anime bullshit.
I love me some
So,
anime
rip-
bullshit.
So rip Japan Studio. Because
I'm
of
so
Sony's
upset.
decision.
I wanted a Gravity Rush 3 so bad.
Everybody wanted Gravity Rush 3.
No, everybody didn't want a Gravity Rush 3 because hardly
No?
anybody played
Is this
Gravity
the painting
Rush.
of that
Okay,
guy?
so
Well, the ones that had played.
Oh yeah, everybody
Those
who
two.
played Gravity Rush wants a Gravity Rush 3.
okay, so Andrew, this painting of Yusuke, did you think it was he just had blue hair for the sake of it, or did you not know that was?
I
blue
thought that
hair?
it was just like a blue filter because all of his body looks sort of blue here.
Dabba-dee-da.
Dabba-dee, dabba-die.
God damn it!
These paintings are.
If I was green, I would die. Okay.
Well painted.
Huh? That's what caught your attention? I guess you do have a point there.
I would be such a little shit.
We're
That's
getting off
Joker.
topic.
You
Who
would.
are these guys in the
You
paintings?
would.
Like, I'm a menace.
I think you're right.
For real? All of them?
Okay, so
It was only Yusuke
hanging with
when we went to his
Maruki
place
raises
before.
SP. Does hanging with Sumi raise her
Must include
HP?
former pupils
Yes.
as well.
Yeah.
I believe we went over this last part. Yes, hanging out with Sumi, she raises your HP.
Earlier?
Because
Yeah, 'cause
when you
she
hang out with
trains
Sumi,
you-
she trains you in gymnastics.
Alright.
They
So you
really
get to be more
wanted
limber.
to bribe you to hang out with the royals, huh?
Except
A little
Akechi,
bit.
he doesn't give you anything.
Well, Akechi ain't worth
Except
shit!
more-
Akechi just gives you mean stares.
What'd you say?
What?
That,
No, he
I
said-
said because Akechi ain't shit. Got him!
Oh, got him? Yeah, right.
Okay, yeah, I didn't hear the Akechi's name. Something, and then I just heard got him. So, I just want to be clear.
Joker!
Okay, and Andrew, you said that Akechi just gives you mean stares.
Oh, yeah.
Some people are into that. I will forever question them for it, but you
I mean,
know,
to be fair, Akechi, the new scenes with Akechi and his social link are really good.
True. I
Like,
do
I'm not
agree
gonna,
on that.
I'm not gonna spoil any of them because they're really good.
I think you just want to see my reaction to them.
I mean, I do.
Maybe.
I mean, that's the confidants are basically all you've got left for reactions.
A lunar
Pretty
cutlet.
much.
Why do I do that? Yeah, go ahead, you dummy.
Yep.
Now I'm even more of a threat. That's assuming you were a threat to begin with, you damn cat.
Well, of course, because if you remember, it's scary how good he is.
Focus.
Scary how good I am.
Ah,
He didn't learn Magaru last stream, did he? So he's still gonna do that.
No.
Infinite Spring? A conglomerate work of art that the great director Madarame created with his own funds. These individuals must offer their ideas to the director for the rest of their lives. Those who cannot do so have no worth living? Hey, this is most likely about the plagiarism, right?
I mean,
Damn it.
probably.
What's your first
Phony
clue?
geezer.
I mean, that would be a
In other words,
really
his
good first
pupils are his
guess.
Property.
Mhm.
He doesn't even qualify as an artist if this is true. He's stealing the ideas from talented students in exchange for
So for
securing
real,
his
for someone who
ideas.
used to do like
Wonder
art
about those
and likes to do
pupils
art,
on
that
They must
like I
always
probably
keep
agree with
those
Morgana
students
here. It's
on
like, come on,
This
dude.
even says that they have no
So
worth.
not even your stuff is
Couldn't this be
yours.
about the abuse
Okay, what's with the
Madarame
order
wants
of the
them
first
around
two
as long as
palaces
they're
and the
useful
first
to
two
him.
jails?
But the moment they're
Like,
not,
Alice was a lot like Amashita,
he's treating
and
them like slaves or tools.
Namatame is a lot like
Why is
Madarame.
Yusuke keeping quiet?
They're definitely parallels, and I figure it
You
was
mean
just
Natsume?
He did
the
say
first
that he
two
wants Madarame
definitely
back.
I
feel
do
very
mean Natsume!
similar.
Shit, I said Namatame again!
But still.
And then there's also Akira, who feels a lot like Shido, but
But
you've
better.
also got that part in the middle where they very much
Shifted
stop
things around. Yeah.
Yeah, they shifted.
Maybe that piece
They have a
is
zombie
suggest
apocalypse
too.
for the lulz. It's great.
Well, the
Mm-hmm.
thing with Akira is he's a lot like Shido, but he's also a lot like Maruki. He's
What's
like
the call?
them mushed
Think this
together.
enough to target Madarame?
Yeah,
He's a little like Maruki. He's got
I would say more like
sprinklings of
Shido and
Maruki's
Akechi.
We
plan.
should confirm these facts with Yusuke first.
Like in terms of like justice and stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm. Well, I mean, isn't that the
Confirmed,
entire thing with Persona 5? Our sense of justice
It
versus
means we should
societies
get
and all
solid
that?
evidence that such crimes
Kinda,
actually
yeah.
took place.
Yeah.
Especially since the society in Persona 5 has seemingly given up on
All of
justice in a lot of ways.
Man, I guess Japan's really that screwed up.
I'll try contacting Kitagawa-kun.
I mean, if you hadn't been there, nobody was ever going to stop Kamoshida. He was going to keep doing that.
Yep.
That is fair.
Wait, you're gonna do
Kind
that?
of scary what could have happened if.
When you
That
get
never
to
stopped.
Kamoshida,
Come with me,
nobody
okay?
could, or Kaneshiro, nobody could find or catch Kaneshiro.
famous
Yusuke was so deep into the abuse that he was never going to turn in Madarame. Like, all these people, the police were never going to reach
We
them.
get confirmation from Yusuke. This is our first mission as real Phantom Thieves.
It's one of those
We're gonna
interesting
succeed no
thought
matter what.
experiments on morality and senses of justice.
Mm-hmm.
Because,
Being moral and being just aren't always the same thing, yeah.
oh yeah. And that's one of the reasons why, as much as I don't like mind control, I will give the Phantom Thieves credit for it seeming like the only option they have.
Yeah, because he did. I mean, like
that and it's like
I
they have
expressed
these
with you.
powers, and they can
Yeah.
either leave them to waste, or they can do the good they can do with them.
Great power
Yeah.
comes great responsibility and all that.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
those are words that Spider-Man is my favorite hero. I will always criticize superheroes that do nothing.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it also helps because I know you were like iffy with the Phantom Thieves having such power,
Mm-hmm.
but seeing them actually being like questioning if they should even do it from the start,
One of
especially
the
knowing
things
the
they
consequences.
set up is that they always have to unanimously
Let's go, Dad.
agree that a target is worth going after. If even one of them doesn't think it's worth it, they won't do it. Which is the fight they have with the
You
Okumura.
sack
They
of shit.
couldn't decide.
Okay, if we're gonna infiltrate the palace and stuff, at least let me make infiltration tools. You would think that is something you would let me do, you son of a bitch.
You just went to a palace, which means you're too tired to do anything. That's one of the playoffs of going to a palace. You can't do anything when you come home.
I can still do crap when I get home from the metaverse. Like, as long as I don't
I think
leave
that was
the
just because it was the
house.
tutorial.
Hey, it's me.
The only time you can do crap is if it's crap that doesn't cost a time slot.
Honestly, it made me think. To Yusuke, are we just a bunch of thugs?
Well,
If you want something that'll cost time, then you need to get
I knew it.
Kawakami all the way up so you can get her massages.
So much crap while
we don't even get to start that until after Madarame, right?
I'm not wrong.
What?
Yeah, you don't start that until Ryuji brings up Operation Maid Watch,
Oh
Aw,
yes,
yeah. Don't tell
which
him
is
I
exactly as cringy as it sounds.
Yeah.
Seriously.
but it's so glorious.
Well, I mean, it's like,
It's one of the few times you can see the Yusuke, or not Yosuke, excuse me,
yeah.
vibes
Yosuke
in the
Ryuji.
dude bro bullshit that Ryuji pulls. He does it like twice in this game. You can't dodge Operation Maid Watch, but you can at least you can dodge the one he pulls in Hawaii.
Oh yeah,
I still to this day have no idea what happened. I just know that it was really bad for them.
oh, it's like, the forced dating thing in Okina, not Okinawa, Okina, in Okina City in P4 Golden, when you get your scooters.
Yeah, I hated that scene so much.
At least Yosuke suffered.
Heavily.
He got his bike destroyed.
Yeah,
Poor
but
guy,
when
he just
Yosuke suffers, that means I have to listen to his whining voice, which is somehow
I got a response
worse.
from Kitagawa-kun. He said he wants me to come over after school today.
Okay.
Perfect. Probably dropped all his plans just to get you over there.
Are you proclaiming him to be a simp?
We need to find out from Kitagawa-kun if what we saw
To be
in the
fair, this
palace-
is Lady On we're talking about.
Lovers Arcana,
Right
man.
It's
Lovers
the
are
council
Arcana.
president.
Yes, we are beep booping over here.
Great, the NPC and the robot.
Yikes. She got all
What's the
your shit ready?
conversation sound like? Because I'm picturing AOL dial-up. I'm terrible.
I have nightmares. I'm having nightmares right now. Just
You
mentioning
call her
that.
robot because like that's so mean.
See you later.
Maybe I'll stop when she becomes queen. But until then, she's XJ9 over here.
Finally landed a big target. Come on, let's get some dirt on Madarame. But man, Mom's late.
Sorry.
You find a sweet
I was
shop?
thinking about some things and didn't notice how much
She
time
totally
had
found a
passed.
bakery.
Thinking about what?
Let's be entirely
Don't you
real.
think Kitagawa-kun has to be protecting Madarame?
I'd say
I
so.
mean, they live together, so
Oh,
we
yeah.
have to be aware of Madarame's
Probably.
nature.
What the hell
Either
is playing
that
on the
or-
TV back there?
Is that Madarame has something.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird. But that's why we're going
It
to check
looks like
it
an
out,
acid
right?
trip.
You ready to be a model?
Like, it looks
Yeah.
actually
I'm
a
aware.
bit like Memento.
It looks like it might be a loop from the opening.
Something seemed different about
Yeah,
her to you.
maybe.
You're totally
It's like whenever you're watching like a TV show or something and they're listening to headphones, and what's coming out of the headphones is the opening from the TV show.
That's
Let's get going.
that's always
Because that's the only music they have the rights to.
Kitagawa-kun seemed really happy.
See,
when
I
agreed
always
to be
think
his
of it
model.
as like
Once he finishes
part of
drawing
a
and gets little
different
friendlier,
thing
we should
where
bring up
that means
Madarame.
that music exists in the world of the show or something, and then I have to.
I always
wonder
just
who
assume
sings
it's
it.
because it's the only song they have the rights to, so they just used it.
Yeah, see, I operated on the assumption that Rise sung the songs from P4 because the P4
Wouldn't you be
soundtrack
nervous
exists
too,
in
if it was
Persona
just the
4.
two of us?
It does.
We're here
Yeah.
to keep an eye on you, so don't try
Oh,
to get
okay.
converted, okay?
And it's the same thing with P3. Makoto Yuki listens to Burn My Dread on his headphones, which implies that
Is
the
there a
P3
problem?
soundtrack exists.
No, not
Mhm.
really.
I don't think at any point they played the Persona 5 soundtrack through
let's get
headphones or
started.
anything.
Alright, isn't this like extra awkward because he's trying to paint her nude?
No. That's
No.
not what happened. This.
Well, not to yeah.
Oh yeah, doesn't he have like a realization during this? It's not working.
Yes.
Because
Yeah,
it's not
he
nude.
decides that she needs to go nude after this.
You hear her?
He's trying to focus up, guys. Like,
Man's fake. Man's in the zone.
trust me.
Yeah,
Cake
seriously.
fest.
I respect the ability to put himself in the. Okay, why don't we just throw more Ghana at him? That'll distract him.
Guess we just gotta wait till he's done. What an effing pain in the ass.
Ryuji
He's
just
an
lack of an
artist.
F-word
Try
pass.
going outside this room.
Honestly, I don't really think I want them to give Ryuji the F-word pass ever again. I think he deserves that one fuck, and that was the only fuck he ever gets. Because that was a
I'm
really good
convinced
fuck.
that
It's like
Max
that,
just looks through the scripts and he just like
You get one.
you know like
It's
you
weird
get
how
one,
fast
but you
you
get to
get
pick where it
orders.
goes.
And
He looked at
Yeah,
the first
one.
script and he's like, nah,
The door
not
with
worth
a
it.
hefty lock.
Then he gets the strikers, is like,
could be
oh,
No.
it's like okay, no, I'm definitely using it for this part. And he just didn't tell anybody until
That's no
they
good.
start recording.
Okay, so Ryuji's single F-word pass makes me laugh really hard because I'm imagining that one 60s Spider-Man cartoon. Like, I have one single fuck. I bequeath it to you.
What?
That's what I
I'm
think of.
sorry. Am I the problem?
Technically.
No, not
No,
at all.
no. It's just
I'm having
You're
trouble
not
staying
naked.
focused.
I
I'm sorry, but we'll have to
mean,
resume
to
this
be
another
fair,
time.
we are just sitting here awkwardly
hell
staring
no.
at you as you're
How many hours
painting.
do you think
These
you're gonna-
scenes are both uncomfortable and hilarious, though.
I think that's just Yusuke.
I'm sorry.
mhm.
We had another reason for seeing you today. We needed to talk to you.
It's about those rumors regarding your sensei.
This again.
Okay, why don't we just have
That
On
painting I
bring it
saw
up
at the
instead
exhibit.
of us
You're
interrupting?
the one who actually painted.
Seriously,
it,
I
right?
think it would have been much smoother if we just let
Like-
On talk.
On's a terrible
knew it.
actress, but she's earnest and
Your
basically the
sensei's
only one of us that he
seriously messed
likes.
up. He just thinks of his
Mhm.
pupils as
Yeah.
tools. That's why he doesn't give a damn whether he steals their work or physically beats them. I'll make this clear. There's no point in hiding stuff from us.
How rude.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You couldn't go against him, could you? I'm sure we can help you out, though.
Stop it. It's just as you all say. We're our sensei's artwork. Don't misunderstand me, though. I offered my ideas to him myself. As such, it can't be called plagiarism. Sensei is simply suffering from artist's block.
No,
right
that's
now.
still plagiarism.
Dude,
That's not how this works.
Yeah.
Tago-kun.
That's really not how that
Then why are you
works.
sticking around? All his other pupils ran away. Aren't you the only one left?
What's wrong with a pupil helping out his master?
Okay,
There
why
are no
don't we
victims
bring
here.
up the other guy and
Stop
see how
pushing
he
your self-centered
reacts?
righteousness on me.
Right?
The thing is that the other guy is afraid that Madarame would do something against him since he has the power and money,
Supporting Sensei as his
and that
patron.
he knows him.
Where's the wrong in that? Don't ever come here again. If you do, I'll sue you for causing a disturbance.
Damn Brad, I'll sue!
Right, I'll
We're
sue.
not done talking here.
No, he's done.
Then you leave me with no choice.
Don't mess with him, he looks like
Hey.
Makoto Yuki, he'll mess us up.
I'm surprised that they didn't have give Joker one of his
Takamaki-san
war
took my model
flashbacks
today,
to Damn Brat I'll Sue right here.
What the F, man?
Apache helicopters in the
Yuji,
distance.
stop it!
Only under one condition.
That An comes back
What's
alone
that?
or whatever.
I want you
Yep.
to continue being my model, Takamaki-san.
But you said that it wasn't working out today.
That's because I was unconsciously being modest for your sake.
Oh, how
However,
nice.
I have nothing to worry about anymore. If you're willing
I
to
would say
bear
phrasing,
everything
but
to
no,
me,
he knows what he's saying.
I will put my heart and soul into creating the best nude painting ever.
My man.
What?
Nude?
To think I'd
Meanwhile,
be able to
Joker is
create
just
a nude painting with my most
vibing.
ideal model.
No, look, he's got the anime
Of course,
flash
you
going
two
in
won't
his
be allowed
glasses
in,
right now,
and
like,
I ask that you forget about our discussion today as well. If I
Wow.
don't submit a new piece to
almost
Sensei
uncanny.
soon, there will be
Dude,
some
it is him.
inconveniences.
God.
Nude? Meaning in a
Strikers
warehouse
was just a
and
mess of
clothes, right?
hilarity, and I loved
Why
it.
are things suddenly escalating like that?
Of course, I believe they referenced this at one point because they just can't ever drop it.
Ain't that bad?
Oh no.
Sensei is
Definitely
out
not.
during
I mean,
the
they wouldn't
afternoon
drop
of the
Beauty
art today's
Thief,
art,
which happened,
so
like,
I can use
once.
this place freely.
And that wasn't even, like, part of an arc. That was just...
I didn't even think Beauty Thief was funny, so it kind of annoyed me that they wouldn't drop
I'm
it.
willing to wait. I'll make time according to your plans.
Like, Beauty Thief is a thing that I gladly forget about.
No.
I don't know. I found it kind of
Yeah,
humorous,
I
especially
thought
like
it, I
how
thought it was
mood
adorable,
killing it was.
frankly.
Sensei
Like
is
especially
returning
like the
home soon.
original take, it
We're
was
done
like it
for
just
today.
kills the mood that they were trying to set.
Yeah,
Be
like, it
waiting
was
for you
this
to
really
contact
serious thing, and you could almost hear the record scratch
We are
when
not
Noir
done
shows
talking
up.
here.
And she just mess up her lines.
What should
They
we
they
do?
pulled the because Noir's mask is black,
They think
so they
she's
pulled her.
Black
They
Mask.
wonder if they wonder if she's the one with the black mask, and they build this up. And then she's like, "I am Beauty Thief," and they completely kill all of them. It was like, nope, it's not her.
They just know immediately.
Just immediately, all of the tension just drops to the floor, and it's funny for a minute, but the joke goes too long.
A cat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, see, the way I think about it, I imagine, like, almost a multiverse where Haru is Black Mask.
Well, that'd be interesting.
And Haru would suddenly be a much more interesting character.
Keeps up.
How dare that, Yusuke?
Oh,
The
no.
way he said it, it's not gonna be semi, but full on.
We're really not gonna let this go, are we? Morgana, I swear to God, if you have a nosebleed in my bag, I will leave you here.
Well, you already threw up in your bag. I don't know if leading would
You
be
won't
any
have to worry
worse.
about that if we make
Simp
Madarame
powers
confess before the end of
activate.
it.
Simp.
Sim powers act.
Tago thinks he owes his life to him.
It's passed down from generation of Persona to generation of Persona.
Then, Lady On,
Oh, so it's like
wearing it all?
one for all.
Yeah,
I am not.
one for Simp!
Madarame's no
Simp
different.
for all!
That asshole's using Yusuke who doesn't have parents. You're telling me we should just ignore how he's being treated horribly like the other pupils?
No. It is frustrating to leave this alone.
That's
even
one of the
though
reasons
Tago
why when I
thinks
finish
I'm with
P3
myself.
eventually, I'm gonna really look
Can't
forward
leave
to
it be
the
because
playing
you
the Q
enjoy it
games on
yourself.
stream.
With
Because I
Kamoshida.
know some stuff about it already, but just the character
Anyways, we gotta go
interactions
after this
between
guy.
the different groups is
Madarame's
gonna
the
be
kind of target we've
amazing.
been waiting for.
Now here's the
A
question.
little of it because I was curious what they were like. I had never seen any gameplay of it.
hmm
I sort of liked what I played, although there was way too much talking at the beginning of the game.
I haven't started Q2, but Q does take a while to get going.
It may become easier for us to investigate.
No, here's the
his
question,
palace
though.
If he's preoccupied with his
Because
existence.
Q1 has two separate
Also, there's
two
something
stories
about
depending on which cast you go
remodeling.
with first.
Correct.
Which one you
Tago
going with
said there'd be
first? Are you going P3 or
inconveniences
P4, or are you
unless
planning on doing
peace.
both?
Maybe
that's a
going
good
to be
question.
announced soon as Madarame's
It
next
depends
work.
on.
Does that mean
I guess my
she's
feelings
gonna
on the
see
P3
you?
cast when I'm done with FES.
Are the Q games as long as the regular Persona games?
No, absolutely not.
Probably
Okay,
not. I mean,
good.
it's a handheld
No.
game.
I don't know about
So-
You
Q2,
must
but
deal with
Q1
Madarame,
only
no
has
matter
4
what,
dungeons.
Before his exhibit ends.
Oh, so it's
Start
what?
after school tomorrow.
20 hours?
Oh, it'll be a pain as Miss President
The
finds us
problem
on the
is that
rooftop again,
it's
so-
like extended by grinding. I'd say like 30 to 40 hours maybe.
I guess that walkway-like place in Shibuya would work.
Only 4
It's near
dungeons,
Madarama's place,
jeez.
too.
But you gotta think about you're
Changing my
grinding
hideout
for
periodically, huh?
how many people?
That's a
16
plan I don't
characters?
mind backing.
Yeah, it depends on whether you stick with a specific team, if you want to try to keep them all
Hey,
balanced.
can I
Oh
talk
god,
to
it's
you
Oya.
kids for a sec?
Speaking to the devil.
From the looks of
You
things,
son of a
you don't
bitch!
seem like the ordinary
Yes.
stalking fans.
I don't know, we might be.
Although you don't start her for a
Sorry,
very
I should have been
long
more
time.
clear. I'm
Not until
actually looking for
Kanashiro.
people that know Madarame's pupils.
Oh yeah, don't we
There's this
bribe
painting
her
Sayuri
by
that
selling
was supposed
Mishima
be
to her or
stolen in the
something?
past. But there's
Sort-
no
basically.
I will say that's the one thing the
Retaliation for
anime
being
did better
accused. Have
is
you heard
Mishima's
anything about that?
reaction.
Oh my god, Mishima is so tortured.
Like he would start berating Ren of how he screwed him over, only for Ren
I
to
don't
just
know
like
nothing.
turn off his phone.
I see.
Ren is such a
No
savage
case unless there's a
sometimes. I
victim.
respect
There's
it.
no proof of abuse. I can't write either. Looks like I'm back to square one. Sorry for taking your time.
The SAS Master options they give you in this game, so
I'm a journalist.
it makes sense that they'd give you that
Any leads
in the
about
that they'd do that in the
company here?
anime.
Yeah. There's one point in the P4
See you then.
anime. So in the P4 anime, Narukami has just a habit when his hands aren't
I guess
busy
we should
of
go
making
home for the day.
origami cranes. At one point, he's hanging out with Rise before she's kidnapped, and he makes a crane, and she tries making one, and it's not good, and he tells her to her face that it sucks.
I forgot about
Starts
that.
crying or something, right?
No, this is like when she's like emotionally muted before she goes full on spray bottle.
I have some Someone who received a change of heart contacted me on
Raid
the fan site.
bottle? What?
Said he wants
But
to meet
before
with you
she
to
goes
discuss
full
another
on like
person who needs a
Genki
change
Girl
of heart.
mode after her dungeon. Like
Oh.
you know that like quiet muted version
Oh,
of
so
Rise
so
you
this
met
is
at the
when
Tofu shop?
she's still like depressed
Yeah.
when you first meet her. Okay.
You're better off talking to him in person if you want specifics. All I know is his
I feel like
target
they
is
did a pretty good
terrible
job with
person,
Rise's shadow in the anime too, actually.
and that it might
That's
cause
true.
things if he posted the name online.
Yes, it do. I hate that it
I
do.
still
You at Shibuya
I
Station
still loved
School.
your reaction when I told you that Rise's shadow
The guy's
squishes
name is Nakanohara.
I wasn't sure what to expect. That
Your
wasn't
face.
it.
was the
What's
best
Madarame's
thing.
student?
I told him to approach you. Good luck.
Oh great, you're having a grown adult approach a school child. That's not sus.
I need an adult.
I mean, experience of Persona 5 tells me that adults usually make things worse.
Good point.
I mean,
Well, unless you're one of your confidants.
no, looking at the Arcana in
Oh.
Persona 4, that's not necessarily wrong. Like, Dojima could be a lot better of a person.
He could.
No crossword puzzle, god damn it.
Give me my free
Oh,
knowledge.
they're still talking about Kamoshida.
But
Wow.
Kamoshida.
They're milking that.
They'll talk about him until basically they have another thing to talk about.
No, I don't have Persona
Oh,
5 benefits.
So next they'll have Madarame until you finish Kanashiro.
Alright, let's finish
Guy
Guy
McBurr.
McBurr.
And it'll be Kanashiro until Medbed starts.
an alarm now? Whoever said you need electricity to make an alarm? Give me that empty soda can. I'll just tie it to this string.
The hell?
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, again, he can make like anything
Oh.
with a little ingenuity, but
Okay, some of the MacGyver stuff is genuinely hilariously dumb.
just to see how they
I've never
how
watched
justify it.
MacGyver. I only know of MacGyver, not anything.
Okay, I think a lot of, like, my knowledge of MacGyver is just the absolutely dumb jokes people make regarding it. So maybe it's
Like-
better in the shows and stuff.
Well then.
I don't know.
My knowledge
I've never
is
heard
mainly
anybody
through-
talk about MacGyver.
Well, that's because it's an older show. I mean,
Exactly,
not
it's
many of
like
us
ancient.
We're about
They
to
made a
head the
remake
hideout,
of it
too.
recently.
Yeah,
They did?
which I heard it wasn't that great. Well, I know they made a
Bad for
parody.
Excuse me.
They made a parody called MacGruber,
MacGruber.
That's Nakanohara.
but no, that's an SNL skit that
Oh.
became a movie.
Okay, so the anime did this really good too because we never actually like saw each other. I was around the corner and stuff.
Mishima told us to meet him here in
But,
Shibuya
like,
today.
They're
Like-
straight up
For real?
just like, yeah, we're the Phantom Thieves.
Meeting
What
up.
you want?
It's like, goddamn, you're the Phantom Thieves? Are you serious?
Akihiko Nakanohara, the one who was
Like
posted
maybe
on the
he
Phantom
thinks we're part of the
aficionado
website or something, and not actually the thieves
seems
themselves.
pretty
Yeah, I believe what happened is he
Maybe.
talks to Mishima and Mishima sent them his way. I don't think he actively knows that he's the Phantom Thief.
I think
The
the
Phantom
Phantom must
Thieves?
have worked.
Maybe.
It's still
I think it's
weird to
Mishima
me.
told
Someone
him,
contacted me.
I suppose.
They told me to look for someone in a Shujin uniform with a cat.
That sounds like me.
That is very
What do
specific.
you want?
Looks to Makoto in the distance.
You may have already heard, but there's
Reading her
someone
under
who forgets you
upside down
included.
the magazine.
Damn right.
An artist by the
So the
name
funny
of
part is,
Madarame.
I was gonna say like with MacGyver, my experience was with the
This is it?
MythBuster episodes.
People gonna confess their
Ah,
master's
that's
secrets?
interesting. So,
Yeah,
His
turns out some of his
secret
stuff actually
is
worked
Madarame
out.
as well.
neat.
I mean, obviously some of it don't, but
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
I
still remember, like, the
15
Star
million
Wars-
episodes, I imagine at least one of them had to work.
I still remember the Star Wars episode where like the grappling hook thing from New Hope
Oh, yeah.
actually worked and they were stunned.
He gave me lodging at his home.
to be
where I
fair,
thought
that was a
only
really
about
thin
art.
wire.
I genuinely wanted to be an artist.
Like,
So it was like
I
it was.
think-
It depends on what wire it was.
I think it's really funny when the Mythbusters go into something like, yeah, this is totally not gonna work, and then it happens and like, well,
Everything
shit.
he made
Sur-
was claimed
surprise
to be
Pikachu
Madarame
face.
original. He wasn't the only victim.
Is that not a dead meme yet?
Right. We got some real proof.
It pops up sometimes.
Never die.
In response to Madarame's actions,
Memes don't die, they're like
senior
gamers,
people
they just
committed
respawn.
suicide.
I mean, Doge is back.
He must have been
If for no
Oh,
other
because of
reason than because
Dogecoin.
Dogecoin.
Oh my god! That cryptocurrency's been around since like 2008 or something, like when the original.
Yeah, and it got
Doge
big
started.
now.
Yeah, it's huge now, it's insane. God, thinking about cryptocurrency makes me depressed.
Yeah.
So what is it about the cryptocurrency thing? Like, is that like basically virtual money or currency? Or, like, what is it exactly?
Sort of what it is. It's difficult to describe.
Yeah, it basically.
But does it work like the dollar, or is
Um,
it like?
Kind of, except with
More
Bitcoin,
like-
I don't know about the
Money.
other ones. You can't just print more Bitcoin. It has to be actively mined, and there's a finite amount of it. So you can't just cause a huge amount of inflation with it.
Yeah, and
Huh.
the machines that mine them, we've already surpassed everything we have ever done since we started trying to cut back energy costs to save the environment. Everything we've ever done has already been undone by cryptocurrencies.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Interesting.
Like, they takes up so much energy that we're right back to where we started.
Which is funny because I remember, I think
Even now, there's
Elon
still
Musk
young men
actually
remaining under Madarame's
refused to take
tutelage.
Bitcoin as payments for Tesla car payments or something because of the environment.
Square Enix decided they're going to start doing NIFT. And NIFTs are something you can buy with
Oh my
Bitcoin.
god, the NFTs.
I was gonna ask, what
Yeah.
is that? What is that exactly?
It's basically.
You buy a JPEG and get to say that that JPEG's mine, and that's all it is.
Yeah, basically.
What?
Yeah, it's exactly that stupid.
Yeah. And it's not even yours. Like, you just have a piece of paper in a broom closet that says it's yours, but people can see it without seeing that it's also yours.
I'm confused.
So, like, Square
I don't know how
Enix
that.
said they were going to get into doing NIFTs. And so all the time, I'm always seeing these, the planet's dying cloud memes.
Yes!
The planet's dying, cloud.
Because NFTs are terrible for the environment, just like cryptocurrencies.
Oh, yeah.
I have no right
Well, I
to
mean,
say
if anything
what's
requires
required
power,
for this,
then yeah.
but I don't want to see another.
I mean, unless we got
I'd like to
like,
find a way to
unless
save
we
this young
somehow
man.
get like
He
a
has
mass,
a bright
I don't know,
future ahead
hydro
of him.
plants, solar
Please
plants,
consider that when
any
you
kind of
changing
renewable
Madarame's
energy
heart.
plants
Well-
that can sustain all that.
Well, even then, solar panels are, like, bad for the environment to make,
We've been asked to
So,
act directly on behalf of
when
West
you
Matarame's
make a solar
victims.
panel, you're hoping that in the long run it will last long enough to make up for the cost of making it. It's like electric cars. They're terrible to make because of like the specific batteries they use. But you're hoping when you buy one that it'll last long enough to counteract that.
It sounds
And
like we don't have the
I'm not
time to
sure
deliver
Interesting.
if we're
to
at
change
the point in
Matarame's heart.
technology at the moment where it is. Like, I'd have to do a lot of research to make sure.
Yeah, because I don't want to assume anything at the moment
Hell
without
yeah.
like
Matarame's just a piece of shit who preys
like
on the
without
weak.
more information. But
So
it kind of
It's from
sounds
as
like
well
we're
that
not
all
ready
these,
for that.
all the stuff that's energy efficient is also really, really expensive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no, that's true.
So,
That's true.
yeah, unless you're rich, it's difficult to actually buy it,
Mm-hmm.
which sucks.
Yeah.
My fellow thieves, welcome to our new hideout. Our
Hooray.
target this time is
Yeah.
Matarame.
So-
Yeah,
El Salvat
steak.
Palace. We'll pay
Okay,
dearly
so
if
we
this
should
seems
probably
to
just go
be
in
like
and get to the
last
door, right?
one. Furthermore,
Yeah.
Leon's chastity is on the line.
What?
It's
We
not
want to do what
though.
we did with Kamoshida.
Like-
First, we secure
Her,
an
her chastity is
infiltration
not on the
zone.
line
After
here.
that,
He didn't say anything
send our
about that. He
colleague
just
out.
wants to paint her nude.
Once
That's
the
like a
treasure is
thing.
materialized, we steal it.
Like Morgana, that's not how that
I have a
works.
question. Matarame doesn't know that we were
Gotta
doing
be
stuff in the
simping.
palace yet. Why are we already getting treated like
I
criminals?
think it was a better word for that may have been her purity, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, Morgana's such a big simp.
Okay, yeah, you know
so-
what? Maybe,
Yeah.
like, they chose not to directly translate it to purity because that sounded more like something a simp would say. Why are we
We
again?
didn't have the word simp when this line was made.
True.
Nobody was using simp in 2017.
Well done. It must be because
2016,
he doesn't
right?
trust anyone.
Yeah, it's 16.
Any unknown person may as well be an enemy.
No,
Or
2015,
maybe
because it was
he's
like
just
5
super
years
salty from all those
between
rumors that have been
P5
spreading
and
about him.
Strikers.
Yeah, it's
And his
it's
palace being so crazy had
Wow,
nothing
that's
to
a
do
weird
with
thought.
us.
Either way,
Game came out in
stay on
2017,
our
didn't
best
it?
behavior. It'll be hard
That's
what I was
to
referring
steal the
to.
treasure if we
I
need
thought
this
it
to
released in
increase the
20.
security
No,
of
it takes place in
We
2016.
need to be careful of Kitagawa
I think.
this time too. I'm sure that
But it was
whatever
released
he
in
sees will just get
2017.
passed on to Madarame.
That's right.
Hey,
Hold on,
what
I'm
is
gonna look it up.
Madarame's treasure going to look like anyway? Another crown?
I doubt that, but my sixth sense will know.
I'm
when I
talking
see it.
original Persona 5, by the way,
Oh,
not
yeah.
Royal.
You
No,
look
I know.
completely
That's what I'm
nuts, huh?
saying.
Our time limit is when the exhibit ends, right?
Man,
That means
gamers eating
June
good this
5th.
month.
We'll carry out the
I'm
plan
going to
after
be
we
writing
complete the calling
a
card.
review.
Oh,
for
okay,
Legendary
Nocturne's coming out this
Edition.
month.
We'll need to
Yeah,
be set in
Nocturne
stone
and
2
Mass
days
Effect
prior on
Legendary
June
Edition.
2nd.
I'll be writing reviews
Yeah.
for both of
Listen
those
here.
actually.
We can't
Oh,
mess this
interesting.
up, no matter what. Okay?
Okay, so the game came out in Japan 2016, but came out worldwide 2017.
I almost forgot for a second. I almost forgot.
What are you
for a
laughing at?
second. This is the first job for He Homeboys.
The He Homeboys! Oh, sorry, I'll be right back. I need to step out for a minute.
Oh my god.
So I take it the rest of the stream is Matarame's Palace.
Quite possibly.
All right, I'm gonna bust
I
loose.
don't know how long it's going to take. Like, we'll probably get to the door in the next half hour or so. The thing is, we have an hour and 20 minutes left.
Yeah,
So-
but it took us the whole stream to do
See it.
Kamoshida, you're right.
Kamoshida's, and I imagine it'll take about as long to do.
Oh, right, you're gonna give us Triad
Inside,
Fusion or
We've
something,
much
right?
to discuss.
I think she's going to introduce fusional arms.
Oh, well, that's neat. You know what? I'll suck up to the cup for now.
Excellent. I expect no less.
Each persona has a specific trait. So they have abilities like Pokemon?
Marvelous.
Is that new?
It's new to Persona 5 Royal. It wasn't in original Persona 5.
Oh.
It's sort of like how like Charizard can have the ability that'll spawn sunshine when he enters the field or something like that.
Okay.
It's See how up there it says slime, rare antibody?
Decreases
Rare
pain.
antibody is its
Okay.
ability.
Oh.
Now it has save your bloodline.
Alright.
And those traits are things that can be moved across when you fuse.
Alright, that's really cool. Decreases SP cost of ice. Oh my god, this is amazing!
It adds a little depth to fusing, I like it.
That's really freaking
None of them
cool.
are really broken, but there's a lot of decent ones.
Time for some rehabilitation. You wish to perform a fusion. Not terrible, but not impressive.
Huh.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Okay, so which trait? Let's see. Decreases SP cost of healing skills, I think. I feel like that'll be useful to have. Garu for coverage.
It will receive a fraction of my.
I think that line is specifically because you skipped past his dialogue.
Got him. Plus, I need the Mitamas anyway to make Neko Shogun later.
Smart.
That you can just find a Neko Shogun in the wild and get him that way.
That's what we call a pro gamer move.
Mm-hmm. Ame no Usame.
No, that uses my Jack Frost, and I want to keep the He Homeboy around for a bit.
You could just summon another one.
That's true. It's not like I'm
Terrible,
poor.
but not impressive.
But you did register him, right?
I haven't actually made use of the
Finished for
registration
Majesty.
yet.
You handle
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I always like to register my personas before I fuse.
Oh, it looks like it's...
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
your
so
Jack
you're
Frost
good.
is already registered as it is.
Okay, good.
Alright. So I may as well make an Amino
Time for some
Uzume.
execute. Now choose.
See, now choose.
Not terrible, but not impressive. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Chance of inflicting ailments. Decreases cost of electric skills or ice skills by half. Well, it has an electric skill, but it can teach it an ice skill.
So my original playthrough of Persona 5, I've used a Shekyoji here,
Mm-hmm.
and I used that stupid Shekyoji for the entire game.
Let's see.
It was probably a bad idea to do so because it only had level 1 spells, but it being immune to physical attacks was so good in the original version of the game that I just stuck with it.
It will receive a fraction of power. Then let us begin.
Alright, and I'll fuse the He Homeboy. Well, not fuse, but bring him back. You're part of the Ion Arcana back in P4.
And in this one, she's the lovers.
That's interesting. I wonder if that means something, or if it's just because Ion didn't exist.
Most likely the
Lovers
latter.
existed back then. I didn't know that they were so fluidly spread across which Arcana they went to.
You change your Justine. You handle this. Read here.
But again, SMT doesn't have Arcanas at all.
No, I don't want to mess with those guys. Where the hell? Oh, it's by Arcana versus level. Okay. That
That
makes
way you
sense.
can press triangle to make it just registered.
What the hell? Messiah Picaro?
Yeah, so those are the DLC personas. If you buy any of them, I know they're free, but if you buy any of them, they'll start showing up in the fusion charts, and they just make things really confusing. So
it's probably for the best.
also they're super OP, so I feel like cheating.
Maybe if I run into trouble, I'll use it.
You could, or
Fine,
just save it to the second playthrough.
Yeah,
Yeah, honestly.
Like, by that point, then it's like, okay, no, then by that point, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna use it. Why are you staring into space?
You should know. It's the people you're the pet cat of.
Yeah, but he doesn't know.
It's your real owners.
He doesn't know that yet. He can't remember.
That's no excuse.
I can't recall.
I think.
He's still having his memory leak.
You think.
There's always a character with amnesia in Persona games.
It's always an RPG thing, isn't it?
Is there one in Persona 3?
Yeah.
Focus.
Which one?
Ryoji.
Oh yeah, the yellow scarf kid.
Yep.
Met Ryoji.
Then 4 was Teddy.
Ryoji sounds way too much like Ryuji. I'm gonna have trouble with that.
And, Marie and Golden.
Oh yeah, true.
5, it's Mona. And in Royal, Sumi's brain is so messed up, Amnesia's like the least of her problems.
No, that's more like identity
Like,
theft.
she technically remembers everything that happened to her except for which of the two girls is her.
True.
So she didn't technically forget anything except which is which. She's the twin that got confused who's who, except she's one of the twins.
Oh yeah, it feels weird that I'm totally invisible.
I'll reveal your true form.
Yeah, because you don't get to be totally invisible in Strikers.
Well, the stealth is, like I said, I mean, stealth is definitely not like Metal Gear Solid here. It's a lot more lighter than that.
I like the stealth in this game more than any other game just because of how there is no challenge to staying hidden at all.
Wait, so having Morgana in the party makes everyone else's healing spells better.
Yes.
I don't know their weakness. Guess we gotta try
Haven't we fought these before?
No, you're thinking Strikers again.
God damn it! I really like how when I beat Strikers, they unlocked Last Surprise and Takeover, and added them to the shuffle.
Also, you get them for beating the game?
Yeah.
If you don't have,
Alright.
let's say,
If you don't have P5 or 5 Royal, you unlock.
I know there's a way to get it in the other versions, because
They were nothing.
that was one of the things I was worried about, is not being able to get those.
I was
Especially
Yeah,
since,
'cause-
like,
genuinely not happy
I don't know if
about
it's a hot take, but I don't particularly care for Striker's main battle theme. It's
Okay.
fine, but it's
Aha!
only fine.
Wow, you're good.
I remembered which one.
Yeah,
that
you
is.
hit those buttons good.
Okay, Huapo.
Get it glumping around. Better not make any
Grumpy.
wisecracks with this one.
Basically just fire pixies. Pressure's on. Wah-wah.
Okay, whatever. She gave me dirty clothes.
Let's pull back for now.
Oh well.
Okay, it could be some Tansu.
See, the problem is it wanted me to do irritable remarks, so I thought irritable would be like poking fun at them for their horoscope being correct. But I guess that's not how it works or something.
Irritable is just mean or gruff. Poking fun would be
That shadow was crazy.
sassy or something.
I think so.
So I would whack him once with the gun, then
How good I am.
switch
Uh-oh.
free man.
And
We
okay,
dead?
Uh-oh.
Dead.
Discord's going again.
the
Alright, give me a second, guys.
Let's do this.
so that
Okay, so the problem with using Discord for this purpose is when it gets a bad signal, it tries to reset everything, which causes Streamlabs to disconnect. And that's just fun. Let's see. Just give it a... Oh! Alright. Looks like things are coming back. Just give it another second.